Hi, my name is Hi, my name is Yasu, and I do hitorigoto in my channel, which is um, it means talking to myself in Japanese. So today I want to talk about the my progress with me taking Effexor and Venlafaxine, which is the antidepressant, and I've been taking it for 1 year and then 7 months. It has been a really, really long time. Um, and so far, I am actually in the last stage of taking it. And what I actually meant is that since 2024 March, I have been reducing my medications really, really gradually, um, which was which has been actually taking longer than what I have originally imagined, but that's just what it is. And then I am taking the lowest dose of the Effexor, which is 37.5 milligram per day, and I've been doing that in the last 3 months so far. It's safe for me to say that it has been quite stable. I think my body really got used to the lowest dose because uh, like a year ago, I was taking the highest dose, which is 225 milligram per day. And then thinking about that, me taking only 37.5 milligram per day, it's a big change. Um, and in the last 1 month, my sleep got more stabilized. Of course, there's a time that I couldn't really sleep well, but there was a time most of the nights that I can sleep really well. So yeah, in general, I can say that everything seems to be very comfortable. And one thing that I have really noticed is that I can probably feel the medication is getting stronger for my body as is. And it's just my feeling, so I'm not really sure. But my psychiatrist is really kind of like not really agreeing with me, but leaning toward supporting what I tell him, which is it gives me um, aggressiveness. It's almost like the my brain, my body has recovered to the point that adding extra substances by taking the Effexor into my body is just too much things going on. That's how I feel. It's really hard to articulate what I experience here. So time to time, um, I need to step back and then kind of like calm myself down. And in a way, that is actually a good thing because if I remove the substance completely, then I might feel more okay. Not like too much aggressiveness in me or not. Not like something like that. And probably it's a sign that my body is really recovering, my brain is really recovering, and time to stop taking it. So my psychiatrist and I've been discussing it, and then probably in the next few months, I might give a try. Basically, stop taking it completely, but we'll see. Because I really don't want to mess up anything at this point. It's been 1 year and 7 months. It's a long time. I don't want to mess up. Yeah. But for the at least this year, once I finish taking the Effexor and the Venlafaxine, for a few months or a couple of months afterwards, I will continue to take the sleeping pill, because one thing that has been clear to me is that every time I change the dose of my Effexor and Venlafaxine, uh, it it takes some time for my body to get used to it. And when my body is adjusting to it, then I tended to have the sleep. I feel uncomfortable with sleep, but basically, like I have a bad sleep and I don't like it. So now strategy is that finish with the Effexor, and then gradually stop taking the sleeping pill, and hopefully um, I would feel comfortable enough to take sleeping pill, stop taking the sleeping pill altogether. But that's kind of planned for now. It's just really taking a lot of time. Besides that, because I feel very comfortable and more stabilized, everything seems to be going well. But two things that have been I have been very careful is that I don't drink alcohol, and then I go to bed like 10 or 10:30 every day. Um, and then sleep is the most important things to me as well, but also like to um, to recover, I really need a lot of sleep consistently, but it has not been easy to get the good sleep every night. One thing that I have noticed is that because I have this desire that I wanted to have dinner with my friends time to time, which never happened. So it's a good thing. So which I did in the last one month, probably 3 times or 4 times on weekdays night. So much fun, but by the time I went back to my place and then ready to sleep, it's already like past my bed time. So it really disturbed my sleep cycle. And then when that happened, usually I didn't have, I slept usually like 6 hours and 30 minutes. On a regular basis, if I can have a very good sleep, I slept for like 8 hours or 8 hours and 30 minutes. And even okay sleep, I slept like 7 hours and 7 hours and 30 minutes. So for me to have like 6 hours or 6 hours and 30 minutes sleep is just really, really bad. And it happened after I had dinner with my friends on the weekdays. So it's kind of troublesome because a part of me, I want to go out and then have dinner with my friends. But if I do that, then it disturbs my sleep. So I'm trying to figure out the balance, but also probably I really need to accept that basically I don't really have that stamina to kind of to power through. Like I really need to stick with my routine to make sure that I have enough energy in me every day. And also, like, if I disturb my sleep in the following day, I would have to drink a little bit more coffee, which is gonna also disturb my sleep. So it's just creating bad cycle. So sticking with my routine is very important for me to have a very healthy baseline. Because if I drink too much coffee, that means I'm tired. And if I drink too much coffee, like more than 2 cups of coffee, then I wouldn't have a good sleep. So looking back, before everything happened, I really didn't think about how much coffee I should have gotten, or like why I wanted to drink so much alcohol and everything. One part is that, of course, I really enjoy the taste and everything, coffee and then alcohol. But for me to crave coffee and then alcohol, probably I was trying to find, I was using coffee and then alcohols to keep up with everything that was happening in my life. So I was really pushing myself. So when everything happened and I lost the balance of my life and then my probably my body or my health, everything kind of like collapsed. So what I need to be and what I want to be very, very careful is that if I feel no energy in me and I would need extra cup of coffees, it's a sign that I need to get some rest. So instead of drinking coffee, I should just slow down. And in terms of alcohol, I don't think I'm gonna drink alcohol anymore. It's just, to me, it's very scared that it's just gonna disturb my sleep. And I'm okay with not drinking that. I can enjoy like cuisines, like dinners and everything. My friends can drink, and if I see them drinking, I really don't feel like drinking anyway. That's how much I'm traumatized. I want good night's sleep. So yeah, in the last month, I realized that once people feel that we are recovered, they wanna they have more energy in themselves. They wanna do a lot of things. And if they keep doing that, then of course it's gonna require them to use their energy, and a lot of things gets piled up. And then by the time they realize that they just don't have enough psychological capacity and a physiological capacity to handle everything all together, and they would collapse. I think that's why it's easy for people, including myself, to relapse. And that's something that we have to be very careful. It's almost like changing our diet means we need to really change our lifestyle and always make sure that we have enough capacity or flexibility to not to use all of our energy, because the how do I say, because it's hard to describe. It's not like we have becoming weaker. It's more like it's almost like we becoming more honest. Like we even though we use alcohol like caffeines to trick our bodies to keep up with everything in lives, but because facing the depressions, dealing with depressions kind of opens the door what's really happening, how fragile we can be, and then how much honest we have to be with ourselves. So it's almost like we cannot lie to ourselves no longer. let me come back to this topic once I understand more. But that's pretty much it. So I'm trying to stick with everything, the routine as much as possible. So like I actually went on a trip with my friend Hong Kong. It's like 7 days trip in Kyushu. We went to Kumamoto, kind of across the Kyushu area, Kurokawa Onsen, Yuhuin, Beppu, and then Fukuoka. It's so much fun, very relaxing, but being with someone for almost a week, it's fun but very tiring. And um, go on a trip. Going on a trip is also tiring too because I need to change my lifestyle. So I realized that the first day and then the second day, I couldn't have a good night's sleep. But the third day and the fourth day, I had amazing sleep. And then now I'm back to the routine, but sometimes I have a good night's sleep. Sometimes I have a okay sleep. Sometimes I have a bad sleep. So I'm still trying to figure out how I can get the um, better sleep consistently. But with my conditions, I know that even I'm on vacations, I need to stick with. Go to sleep at 10 or 10:30. Don't drink, and then try to drink coffee, 2 cups of coffee. Which, if I'm on a trip, I do drink a little bit more coffee than what I drink usually. But yeah, that could be the reason why I couldn't get the good night's sleep in the first 2 days of that trip. But I am really getting better. I enjoyed the 1 week trip thanks to my friend though in a way that I could really enjoy. If I did that last year or 2 years ago, I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. I was not I was not in condition of enjoying at all. So I'm really happy to see myself recovering that much, and I can see the path how to get better, more a lot better from here. But at the same time, I can understand why it is not easy for including myself that taking that recovery path. It's a very simple path, but if you stick with it, then your life becomes more simple. You need to give up a lot of things. You feel frustrated that how can I not do things that other people can do? And then you'd feel lonely, but at the same time, you don't want to be with people. So finding a good distance is a very tricky one. So compared to last year, I have more interactions with people. But compared to before everything happened, I still have so much less interaction with people. And I guess, luckily speaking, I am the type of person who can enjoy my me alone time. I don't really need to be with people. Also, like, I don't really compare myself to other people. I just focusing on my issues. Yeah. But because I can do it, I'm certain that I have made a lot of people who care and worry about me feel like kind of pushing them away, which true. I think I really pushed them away. So what I want to say is that there is no perfect solutions. In order for us to get recovered, we have to lose something. Yeah. I think that's why I really want to say that it's really not worth going through everything that I am going through. So before you get sick, if you feel very stressed out, you feel like you're reaching the limitations, then don't push yourself. Because once you push yourself too hard and then you just go beyond everything and then you get crushed. No turning back. You will never be the same person. You're gonna drag yourself and then other people who really care about you into the mess. And then it's gonna take a long time for you to deal with, which is gonna affect the people that you love. And it's not worth it because the life is for you and then for the people whom you really love to enjoy together. So if you're stressed out, stay away from it, run away from it. I know it's not easy. I've been there, so I know, but it's just simply not worth it. If you feel something is wrong with you, like something is too much, that it's affecting you, just think for yourself first, take care of yourself, and then everything else can happen from there. Yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. じゃあね、バイバイ。